Good morning, everybody. So, like I said, we were doing a bunch of projects. I thought I would give a little update and show you some of that, show you some of the plans for outside anyway. So, first, I had enclosed half of this. Made myself a little workbench area and stuff, the place to store a lot of this stuff, because this was just all open, and of course you can't keep tools all in the open. But how about that view every day? Our daffodils are still looking pretty good. So were the nomies. Another little Nomi over here. And while these trees look nice right now, including that one, they got to come out of here. So we got this big slab here. If you go back to the first video, I think, on the yard, this was hugely overgrown, kudzu covering trash on top of it. They always said they used this as their burn pile. Whether they did or not, I don't know. Anyway, we ended up cutting it all, burning all of it. And I hate to let this cool little concrete slab go to waste. So my plan is to build a little like cabin looking shed on top of it. You know, just to put like rakes and shovels and stuff like that. So next, of course, at one time you couldn't see those rocks, but, or these. Another little Nomi. This I plan on turning into a chicken coop at some point, but a lot of it's going to have to be ripped down because they did the roof incorrectly. So all the water runs from there right down underneath there and is rotting out that wall. So that's no good. I got to get rid of all this fencing. This stuff was everywhere, like every 5 feet. But one of the really cool things I love about this property is these rocks, boulders, whatever you want to call them. But I think they're really cool. Some of these trees are going to get cut out of here when I find the time. Some will stay. I'm planning on trying to keep the cedars, at least as many of them as I can. So this is a mess. I call it the barn. I guess at one time they did have, I think, llamas or alpacas and sheep in here. I was kind of trying to enclose it as best I can, but it's a little difficult to do that when none of the posts are even, or, you know, kind of show you. It's like nothing is in line correctly. So I got a lot of work to do with that to get this somewhat to where I can enclose it. I do have a stack of metal though, and I plan to use every last bit of it if I can. Now up here, I plan to try, if you can see kind of the what's green and then what's not green. Well, the green section I plan to try to keep like a field, plant some like apple trees, stuff like that in here. Everything outside of that area, I'm gonna let grow and kind of turning it back to Mother Nature. So above that is quite the mess, and we're gonna leave it that way. The deer seem to like it, and we're gonna let that be their little area. So the projects we were working on the other day, of course, was enclosing that area, so I had somewhat of a little workshop. Yeah, I mean, just look at them boulders. Like, how cool is that? At some point in time, I plan to plant like some flowers and stuff around them. I think that'd be really cool. I'm gonna dig this section out so that the water drains better around that. Of course, that's another pile to burn. Already has some irises growing, but I want to go the whole way along that bank, at least over to this big boulder with flowers, and then I got to build a ramp for the back here to get in the back door. But then I want to put in a pavilion here, and I just think that'd be a really cool spot. You'll be able to sit here, a little picnic table. Now this side of the yard needs a lot of work yet, but you can see the piles of kudzu and limbs and stuff that I've been working on along this fence. They have so much stuff buried in there. But once I get this all pushed back to the fence and try to get that to where I can mow it, and well, it's going to take me a little bit, seeing as I have a whole house to paint also. One more thing I wanted to point out. It was another part that they hadn't finished. There on the roof, the pieces there on the end, that's what they did not finish. So unfortunately, we had another contractor that was supposed to come out and finish. Well, he never showed up either. So I did it my damn self. I don't know what it is down here about contractors not showing up, or not doing the job correctly, but thankfully I can do a lot of stuff myself, because if I had to rely on anyone else, I'd be waiting a while. So at any rate, I got a lot more to do, so I'm gonna cut this video here. I hope you all have a Stephenly day. Next week, I do believe that we plan to head off to Kingsport, Tennessee, to see what's there. We've never been, and I think we'll have a lot of fun. So I hope you join us, and I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, have a Stephenly day.